Introducing Ivotion Digital Dentures from Ivoclar. Experience unparalleled precision and efficiency with Ivoclar's state-of-the-art digital denture workflow.
Ivotion is available in their patent-pending monolithic disc that combines denture base and tooth materials in one seamless puck.
Ivotion is also available as standalone discs, Ivotion base, dent, and dent multi, that all in a 98mm width to fit your favorite milling machine.
With Ivotion, you can streamline your lab's processes, reduce production time, and enhance your patient satisfaction.
These things look amazing. Elevate your lab's capabilities with Ivotion Digital Denture, where innovation meets perfection. Discover the future of dentures today with Ivoclar. And as always, we thank you for your continued support of the podcast. Welcome to Voices from the Bench, a dental laboratory podcast. Send us an email at info@voicesfromthebench.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Greetings and welcome to episode 328 of Voices from the Bench. My name is Elvis.
And my name's Barbara. Still.
Barb, you sound a little different. Is it because you left your computer at work and we're doing this on your phone?
Yes. And it's the 4th of July, even though this comes out Monday. Happy 4th of July.
Absolutely. Let's make sure everybody understands our dedication to this.
Yep.
We are on a national holiday getting together to record this podcast because basically we don't want to deal with it for the rest of the weekend.
And that's actually a really great idea. I was almost napping on the couch and you texted me and said, let's go. And so I perked right up and said, let's do it.
And you're ready to go back to bed. Is your lab even open on Friday, or did you close for the...
Yes, I'm working tomorrow.
Oh, are you really?
Originally, I was going to go to Key West and take the day off, but to be honest with you, it's actually a blessing in disguise because I've got so much work still.
Yeah.
Have so much effing work, so I'm just going to go in and hit it.
Yeah.
What about you?
Our lab decided to close on that Friday, so we got a long weekend.
Fantastic.
There's not a dental office open anywhere on Friday that I know of.
That's true.
They're all shutting down, so we're just following suit, and we're doing the same.
Well, good for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so what's up? I know we got some 5-star reviews.
Yeah, so this week we got 2 different 5-star reviews on Spotify. Apparently more people listen on Spotify than I realized.
Sweet.
Like I mentioned in the past, with Spotify, there's no way to really write a review. You can give us 5 stars, which we are very thankful for, but these 2 either emailed or sent us a message on Instagram with the review.
Awesome.
So let's welcome them into the Golden Bench Club.
The best of the best, above all the rest. They are the definition of amazing dental technicians. They gave us 5 stars. That makes them superstars. Welcome to the Golden Bench Club.
All right, the first one is, this is Harot from Montreal, Canada. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, but he wrote, you guys are helping the dental community a lot. We appreciate everything you're doing. Lots of love.
And Maria Segovia from Spain, Elvis, from
Yeah.
Spain. I followed you guys a long ago, but it was about time I gave you your 5-star review. Well done for your amazing, interesting, and funny podcast. Keep the lab memes going, Elvis. They make my day. You guys are the best. Thanks.
Thank you, Maria, and both of you, welcome to the Golden Bench Club.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Golden Bench Club.
And remember, all you gotta do is leave us 5 stars and write a review, and you too can be in the most exclusive club in dental.
Nice. I love it.
So we, of course, this week are back showcasing conversations we got while at exocad Insights 2024 in Mallorca, Spain. Have we thanked exocad lately for this amazing
That's so crazy
opportunity?
you just said that because I was thinking, thank you, exocad. What
Seriously.
an amazing God. It really was.
Maybe we just need to do a whole episode of us just saying thank you for an
I
hour.
know.
But they deserve it.
Yep. Agreed.
But everyone, do us a favor. Go get exocad for your lab and then tell them you appreciate that they support this podcast.
Bingo.
Amazing opportunity that's allowing us to bring all these great conversations. But this week is super exciting because this is the week that we get to meet the new president of exocad North America, Beth Collington.
Well, you and I already know Beth, but we got to talk to her finally on the podcast.
True that. Because, while she's new to exocad, Beth is not new to dental, as she comes with 28 years of experience. And Beth talks about her new role, her fondness for the exocad's culture, the amazing team at exocad, and we get to talk about her love for the Foundation for Dental Laboratory Technology, and of course, the upcoming September Race for the Future.
Sweet. Love her. Then we meet Luis Saraiva. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Luis comes to Spain from Portugal and talks about getting into dental technology, working in a clinic, opening his own lab during COVID, and what's next for his dental lab family.
Yeah, that was a great story, Luis.
I know.
And then we wrap up the episode with a conversation with Nuno Borrego. I'm sure I got that wrong, but just listen to the interview and he'll say it.
Nice.
Nuno also comes to us from Portugal and is passionate about dental CAD. He's got a really great platform going where dental technicians can advertise the type of work that they can do, and others can hire them on a case-to-case basis. The site is called cadcammasters.com. Think of it as like Fiverr for teeth.
Right?
It's a really cool idea worth looking into if you want to pick up a few extra dollars designing teeth. So join us as we chat with Beth, Luis, and Nuno. Voices from the Bench. The interview. We are so happy to finally have Beth Collington. Hey, I got it right.
You did get it right.
Yeah, we're at exocad Insights 2024. A fellow American that's over here in Spain with us.
What a lovely country.
Wasn't that great?
It's amazing.
Yeah, isn't it amazing out here? Is this your first time?
It's my first time in Mallorca. Absolutely love it. An unbelievable experience with a great team of people.
We're all moving here, by the way. We're all just getting a small house on the beach and just living here forever.
Right?
Yeah. So we would be remiss if we didn't say congratulations on your new role, Beth.
Thank you,
and
Barbara.
This is a role I think we might have heard about in Chicago, but was just announced recently. So tell us about that.
Yes, it's official. President of North America for exocad. Super exciting opportunity. I'm very, very pleased for the chance to join this dynamic team and lead it. And
where do you come from?
Yeah.
You don't just wake up one day and run exocad America. I mean, obviously you have to have some sort of background. Where do you come from?
Well, dental's been a lifestyle.
Okay.
It's been a lifestyle for the last 28 years.
Yeah.
Come from two very great companies, leading manufacturers in the space, and a leading distribution company in the space.
Sure.
So I worked with Dentsply International for many years.
I remember that. Yeah.
Henry Schein, on dental.
I remember that too.
Yes. So I'm very, very excited to be part of it and see where it takes us all.
So what was your role in exocad before your new promotion?
Managing director. So I joined the group as managing director.
What does that mean? You directed the managers, or did you manage the directors?
So what's it like being the president of such an amazing company?
So I think the opportunity to lead this team has really been one of the most exciting opportunities ever for me. I mean, first off, I've just watched dentistry and software evolve for so many years. I was in the field when everything was so analog and people were looking at like first generation CAD and first generation CAM. And just to see this evolution progress. And I've always felt that exocad has been a leader in this space. And just really watching how it's transformed people's lives and just the culture around exocad has been so unique and so dynamic. I look around this room and I see people from all over the globe.
It's amazing.
Amazed by how many people are absolutely engaged and want to participate and understand what's coming next. And the team that's leading this company globally is light years ahead.
Yeah. When you say culture, that really resonates with me because you can feel it in this room. Elvis and I have been talking every single interview. Everybody's so complimentary about the communication and the team aspect and how amazing exocad is and how advanced they are. That it's really resonated with us this whole past 2 days that you guys are leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I look at colleagues and friends and laboratories and just how everybody just keeps looking to say, how can I get involved and how can I learn and how can I bring this into my business and how can it make our return on our investment stronger and how can I be more productive and how can I truly change patients' lives?
Yeah.
And that's what's the exciting part. It's embracing not only the laboratory side of this, but also the clinical side of this, and really being part of that passion and helping to drive it with this team in North America is really one of my biggest initiatives.
Yeah.
How big is the team in North America?
We're a team of 20.
That's it?
Wow.
Yeah, we're small but mighty.
Yeah.
And we are mighty.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a lot of customers to see all over the United States and Canada. And my goal is to make sure that we have good, solid relationships with all of our reseller partners and that our vision and our education initiatives are supported by everybody.
Yeah.
So exocad, you cannot buy exocad from exocad, right? You have to get it through a distributor.
Yes, we sell through a reseller network. Yep.
So since you've taken on the role, what have you been doing? Just learning? And it's got to be just like a fire hose of information.
Yeah.
Well, I'm learning from a legend, Larry Bedoni.
Yeah, that's
Larry's
very true.
Larry's a legend.
Yes.
And this has been a very fun, energizing, dynamic time working with Larry. Larry is fantastic. And
he's a great guy.
He's been a great leader. He's built a very, very strong, solid company. And it's big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Big shoes to fill.
No pressure.
But I'm up for it.
I know.
I'm up for it.
I can tell.
Yeah, and he's a partner and he's a friend, and I look forward to carrying on not only his legacy but the culture he created, and helping bring exocad hopefully to the next level.
Yeah. What do you hope to do as president? Are you looking just to grow? Are you looking to get it in more labs, more offices, and
what I really want to do is bring more brand awareness about the differentiations of exocad, really why exocad is a game changer for laboratories and dentists, and then how the implementation of this product can really drive opportunities for our customers, not only on the dental side, but also on the laboratory side, and really through communication through all of our platforms. I mean, what you saw today at Insights, I mean, hopefully you sat through our last session with some of our new releases and the opportunities that that's going to bring to the industry.
Yeah.
But then really, as we move into our new office space, building out a brand awareness education center that's really going to support our reseller networks in helping implement our vision and our strategies to our customers across
you're
the
building
United
an
States.
education center?
Yes.
So the people that sell it can come and learn
Correct.
to teach others.
Yes.
That's cool.
Wow. So what I've noticed is that you have a lot of clinicians here speaking on behalf of exocad and how they're utilizing it. Most of the times we go to these shows and it's just technicians. You guys have merged both of those. Like, that's kind of cool.
Very cool. Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
It's so fun, right?
Like, I didn't realize until I came to this meeting how many clinical users of exocad there are.
Right, and how it engages to the lab technician.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been really, the communication between the two has been undeniable and unbelievable.
Yeah, if you have a clinician that has exocad, it's easier for them to work with a lab because you can just shoot it over.
Everybody sees it.
Yeah, like the doctor could mark those margins or whatever and start the crown, and then could shoot it over, and the technician could finish it up and shoot it back, and it's just it's more of a communication tool. Who was saying that? Christina.
Yeah,
yesterday.
we were hearing that yesterday.
Yeah, it's just more of communication than it is just a crown design software.
Right.
Yeah,
and so collaborative.
Yeah,
it's so collaborative.
Yeah,
I mean, what software platform allows that today? We're really, really innovative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's cool. So you're big into the foundation, which I'm also
on the board
we
got to talk about that for a second.
Oh my gosh.
Dental Laboratory Technology. We love that organization.
True
we love
passion.
to support it.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with that?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't wait to get involved with that, and I love being involved with that.
Yeah.
helping provide continuing education to the laboratory industry and helping to support up-and-coming dental technicians means everything.
That's
It means
cool.
everything. And being able to be in a position to help raise funding for that opportunity and really drive awareness to what
Yep.
we're trying to accomplish has been a true passion of mine. I just, working on that board has been nothing but fantastic.
Are
It's
you
been
doing
one
the
of
race?
greatest- Of course I'm
You're
doing
doing the race,
We're going to
right?
bring an exocad team. Of course
Are
we
you
are.
really?
Yes,
Nice.
yes.
Excellent.
Yes, we're formulating that now.
Good
so
for you.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
which,
yeah.
Which part
Can't
of the race
wait.
are you doing? Are you a biker or
I'm a
runner?
biker.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm a biker.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
you biking the first day I came in. It was like my first morning, and Beth was out, and she was grabbing a
You
bike
rented
and
the bike
out
at
of
the
here.
hotel?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I did it twice. Because,
that was
I can
cool.
start practicing. It's only 3 short months away.
You were right
You got to
there.
be ready.
Creep
Yes,
up
you
on
do.
us.
I'm training now.
So you are who you say you are, just saying.
Let me think. Training in New Jersey or training in Mallorca, Spain.
Which one are you going to go for?
It's a little more dangerous here than it is in New Jersey.
I'll say.
But, just
a little
Those
crazy here.
scooters are nuts here.
I know, they fly by you. Oh, jeez.
I thought they were
you
banned
got to
in
be
Indy.
committed to it. Just like you got to be committed in dentistry
Totally.
and laboratory technology, you got to be committed to
Yeah.
everything you say you're going to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, Elvis and I very much appreciate being here, and thank you for the opportunity, and we're so grateful, and thank you for talking to us.
Yeah. Do you think they'll do something like this in America, though? Do they have a big meeting in America?
I don't know, but let's wait and see what we can come
Possibly.
on.
You might have just unleashed a thought.
Because
That's right. We're
see
idea people,
I
right?
see
I'll
where they
say
did
it.
an exocad thing like in India, and they did one in a whole bunch of other countries. I see it online. Why not one in America?
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well, it's very nice here, too.
Well, that's true. That's true.
You
Don't-
never know what we'll develop with our new education opportunities. So.
Don't bring it to Indiana. I don't want to like go somewhere and be home. I want to try.
But I do want to just say, get involved.
Yes.
Get involved with the Foundation for Dental Technology. Get involved with exocad. Get involved.
100%.
Yeah.
And to see what we're all about. So
Yeah.
thank
I
you
think
for the
there's-
opportunity.
Absolutely.
It's great to talk to you guys. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you for
Congratulations.
sitting with us.
We're excited to have you lead such an amazing division of an amazing company.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks,
It's gonna be
guys.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you
Enjoy.
so much. See you at the race.
You know it. Flip your name tag around. Oh,
Right.
you did. Oh, that's an easy one, hopefully.
It is?
Let's see.
You
let's
consider this name easy?
Louis.
Louis?
Yeah, Louis is easy.
Last name?
Saraiva.
Saliva.
Sarah Avia.
Saliva.
Saraiva.
Saliva.
Saraiva.
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 Man, I am in the wrong part of the world right now. So you're from Portugal.
Portugal. Porto.
Yeah, excellent. So here we are at exocad Insights 2024. You came up to
Mallorca.
us. We love hearing people from different countries saying you listen to the podcast.
Yes, it's true.
That's awesome. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank
we
you.
thank you for this creation and for making us happy every week. It's very cool. You say some truths that no one else has the courage to say sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Especially this one.
So tell us about your life in Portugal as a technician. How'd you get started?
I started because one of my best friends went to dental prosthesis degree. We have a degree in Portugal.
Okay.
And I didn't know what it was. I have no any kind of idea what it was. Dental
Your best
technician.
friend, how'd they know about it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We
Probably
didn't-
a family member.
No. Their family is from bakery. They have.
Wow.
Yes, it was like a perfect storm.
Yeah.
So I went there just to see some classes and to try to understand what it is, and I fell in love.
And you fell in love.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we have engineering, we have biology, we have heart, so it's complex.
Yeah.
So it attracted me. After that, I created.
So wait, you went to school?
Yeah, I went to school. I
So
made the
2
degree.
years?
3 years.
3 years.
Everything's 3 years,
Wow.
apparently.
Yeah.
So
We-
you fell in love with it, and then you said, "All right, I'm going
Yeah.
to school." So you went to school for 3 years,
3 years.
and then
And then I start working during the vacations of the school. I went to some labs, knocked the door, and
Yeah.
let me work by free. I just want to see, even
You
just
worked for free.
yeah, just to see. I just
Yeah,
wanted
wow.
to be inside of some labs, to see.
kind of get the feel for it,
yes,
and see if you
because
really liked
I don't
it.
have any member of my family or any friend that work in the dental lab, so
Yeah.
it was the only opportunity that I have to see how it works, how
That's
it is.
awesome. Yeah.
I went there and I make some good contacts and friends, and with that experience, I was able to know what part of our profession I love more.
Yeah.
That was ceramics.
But you
High
did,
five.
but you didn't realize that in school?
No, in school, our school.
They throw a lot at you in 3
It's-
years, right?
At the same time, yes, but it's everything very theoretical. So we don't have so much time to put our hands in the work. So, okay, in the paper everything looks cool, but when you start doing it, you have different feelings.
Yeah.
For example, in terms of literature, I found orthodontics very, very interesting. But when I start to make some orthodontics, I hate it. It was not for me.
Yeah.
You don't like bending wire?
No.
But that's really smart, though. So you were able to try out different things and land where you loved it.
Yeah, it was my father. My father gave me that advice, and he explained me why this advice is good, and I understand it, and I went. And after that, I choose a lab that is in my city, Porto, very known by the fixed prosthesis,
Yeah.
ceramics and substructures in metal, in cobalt, titanium.
What
So-
size a lab? I mean, like how many people?
Very, very small labs. In Portugal, almost all the labs are small,
Sure.
very familiar. It was like 4 people.
Oh, wow.
I was the fourth member
oh,
of the
wow.
team.
Yeah.
And it's so small that I can see everything. I can see everyone working, so everything can pass through me. It's more easy.
Yep.
And I was there like 5 or 6 years. Then I went to a big clinic, and I was put in charge of the laboratory of the clinic.
The whole clinic.
All the
yeah.
crazy?
All the crazy lab
Yeah.
that works inside of clinic.
Yeah.
And it was a totally different experience.
Yeah.
It was there that I met my partner, Nidia, is my CAD-CAM specialist. And it was crazy because I upgraded my team from 4 people, and I was not the manager of the team. Then I'm the manager of 12 people
Oh.
working inside of the clinic. So
So what was that like? Explain.
well,
Like day to day. Like what was it? Like
it's very stressful.
when you say a clinic, what does that mean? Like a
Dental clinic.
dental?
Yes.
So you
A
guys
big
had a
one, big
printer
one.
and a mill and
Everything. We have everything. We work for the clinic and for other clinics. So it's crazy.
Wow.
So we need a lot of organization. Yes, it's very difficult, very hard, but it was the time of my life, my job life, where I learned most because I could see my work in the mouth directly every day.
Yep.
So all the little mistakes that sometimes we make and we don't have any clue that we are making it, I could see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the interface that we have with the doctors that sometimes they tell us is not good, I don't like, but they cannot explain exactly in the proper
you can
language
see
what
it.
is
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't understand it. It was happening to me. And when we saw it, and sometimes we saw things that they don't notice, and okay, I also need to improve this little detail.
We're our own worst critics, especially
Yes.
ceramists. And being able to see it in the mouth, you're
Yes.
right. You're like, wow, that's too bulky, or I need to change this corner, or I need to do
Or
this.
the deepness
then-
of the color is not
Yeah.
correct. The chroma is correct, but it's not deep enough.
Yeah.
It looks fake, so it's not
Yeah.
good. Even so that sometimes people like it, but we don't like it. So it was
True.
the best time for gaining experience and also to managing teams because I felt on first hand the stress of dealing with the patients, with the doctor, and with my team. And after that, I went to Barcelona. I work with
How'd you go to Barcelona? What happened? You just said, I'm out of here?
No, I was invited. It starts before. I was invited to be KOL from Aman Girbak.
Okay.
So I started to give some lectures and to
Nice.
travel. And I met Mr. Augusto Bruguera.
Yes.
And he was open one spot for his lab, and I went there to work there.
That's no joke.
No, it's
Like
it was,
he's August. What's his last
Bruguera.
name? Yeah. He's no joke.
Oh, really?
No.
yeah.
I don't know.
And then
That's like one hell of an opportunity.
yes, it was very good. I was not there the time enough to enjoy everything because then the company was bought by Chorus, is a big company, and then COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
So, but it was a very good experience, and my city from heart is Porto. I was born in Porto, but my soul city is Barcelona. I really love it. The quality
Nice.
of life, the people, it's different. The weather is
Elvis is going to Barcelona in 2
Yeah,
days,
2
so
days,
he's
yeah.
feeling you.
you will love it.
Yeah, I'm
it's
excited.
a beautiful city. Then I came here. To Portugal. I come back with my family, and we started to open our own lab during the COVID. So we.
That was the hardest time to open a lab. You realize that, right? Maybe not for you?
No, because it was strange because I had a lot of time to build the lab
Yeah.
while the market was stopped.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
everyone stopped. In the pause of the market, I built the lab. Okay, I didn't have any kind of income, it's true, but I wasn't running against the time because everyone
Yeah.
was stopped.
Yeah.
So I was able to have time to construct everything, to create my image, to create everything that I need, like 5 or 6 months. So it was good. It was a
Yeah.
good opportunity. And then we start working, we start to grow. These last months we passed from one small spot to a big storage place.
So what's it like opening your own lab, though? I mean, so you were a one-man lab, right? Or did you have some
I have
people?
team. We are 5 persons. I have 2 persons just to manage the things. I have 1 person dealing with the agenda of the clinics and with the agenda of the technicians.
Yeah.
We are just 3 technicians, 2 ceramists and person to the CAD/CAM. And the other person is just to make contabilistic and managing expenses. So I mounted my lab that everyone can do one specific thing in cooperation with everyone. It's not
Everybody
closed.
does what they're good at.
Yes,
Yeah.
but in cooperation with everyone.
Yeah.
So I'm the owner of the lab with my wife, but I just worry in my daily work with aesthetics, ceramic. Nidia just worries about CAD/CAM. My
Yeah.
wife just about administrating things. Carol just about managing the agendas and the workflow. Barbara also just ceramics. So
Wow.
we stabilize.
Yeah.
Barbara, it's true.
Sweet. In Portugal, there's a Barbara.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Barbaras in Portugal.
Really?
Yes, it's a very
crazy.
usual name.
Cool. So, wow. So my dad did the same thing. So he hired people that were all really good at what they were good at, so he could focus on what he was good at,
Yeah,
and which is obviously ceramics for you, correct?
Yes, that's what I love most. That's what I love most, and also for you.
Yes.
That I understand.
Correct.
And how did the podcast? How this idea came through?
Elvis?
I mean, yeah.
We don't know. I
basically.
don't know. You tell me. do
I
know.
was in another lab where I had to go out and do sales, and I would drive around to these dental offices, and
Okay.
I'd listen to dentist podcasts because there's a ton of podcasts just for dentists, and that's when I realized that we needed our own.
Okay.
That labs deserve a good podcast.
Yeah.
You know? So,
You feel a lack of voice from
Yeah,
dental technicians.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
really the basic story of it. I wish it was more exciting.
One thing that it's simple, not easy, but it's simple. One thing that I love in our culture in America, it's the entrepreneurship. You people have an idea, you apply it in the paper and execute. So
Oh, there was no writing down. I just.
that's true, and that's one thing that I truly admire in your culture is that
Yeah.
action. You are people of action, and
Yeah.
that's one thing that I would love to see more in Europe and more
Yeah.
in Portugal.
Yeah.
Action, not afraid. We need to be afraid of failing, to avoid failing, but past the fear.
You have to learn
Yeah,
from
you gotta
it.
get away
Yes,
from the
look
fear.
into the fear and the failure in a good way, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
So, you are congratulations, because it's a really good project, and now in Portugal, every dental technician knows this podcast.
That's awesome.
I believe in
Aw.
it's true.
And
If
now we
you-
get to launch it, and all your friends can hear you.
Yes,
Tell
it's
your
true.
story,
It's
because
true, it's
honestly, that's what we really love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Hearing
what it's all
people's
about.
stories, like how did you get into it? What do you do? What do you like? What do you not like? I mean, we're having a good time doing this.
Yes, and in Portugal, I feel that we need more of these kind of voices, because we are very talented. We are
Yeah.
a small country with lots of talent, and we export a lot of talent.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of good technicians from Portugal.
Where is Portugal, Mallorca, Portugal? How close? How far?
Just
I don't know the
To
distance.
get here on a plane?
2 hours.
2 hours. All right,
Yeah.
so it's not that far.
It's close. It's close.
yeah.
How many technicians you know from Portugal?
Well,
Several.
Dora
I think.
came
yeah.
to mind right away. Dora Rodriguez,
Yep.
good friend.
Yep.
Man, you put me on the spot. What is
Somebody
it?
else. We've interviewed
Sorry.
several.
Yeah.
Yeah, the names are difficult.
Yeah.
But yes,
But I can at least think of 3 or 4 that I know
Yeah.
right off the
that
bat.
for a small country is already good.
Yeah.
It's already
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So I feel that we just need a little more input of mindsets, upgrade the mindset, because
Yeah.
the quality, the knowledge is there.
Yeah.
We are just inside of a small box, and we are not sometimes able to put our head off and to
I mean,
see
you have a
other
couple schools there, don't you?
things.
Three. I mean, think about the size of America. What do
I
we
know.
have? 6, 7?
Six,
I mean,
yeah.
just look. I mean, this. It just
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. Nevertheless, 2 are private and 1 is public, and the private one is very expensive.
Yeah.
And sincerely, the quality of the knowledge that we have is not good enough.
Yeah.
So
We can say the same thing for dentists, though. You know, when you talk
Yeah.
about dentists coming out of school and they know nada, but they went to school for how many years?
Too many.
It's pretty
what,
scary.
what's the major difficulty that you feel that you have in America?
With the dentists?
With the dentists and with the patients, just to make some kind of comparison. So just me to
Not being able to prep,
okay.
not understanding room, not being able to really prep a good margin,
Okay.
not being able to communicate with their patients or run their run their clinics. Not the greatest business people. You tell
Very
me.
few of them can do removables.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's the hardest struggle. That's like my main job right now is just helping offices do removables.
Understand.
And it's
Yeah.
not like it's hard. It's just they
I think it's hard.
For me, it's hard removable.
see. For me, it's easy, and it's weird to me that I'm teaching such simple things to people that went to school for so long, and it's like
Yeah,
it's like you've been in practice for 10 years, and
And you
okay,
still
let me
can't
show
do
you how to do
removable.
this. It's not hard.
Okay, I see
Yeah.
it. In Portugal, unfortunately, now in the past few years, we lose some to outside countries,
Yeah.
foreign countries. Some people very good in the over dentures in acrylics. We lost them. They went to Brazil. They went to Germany, and that's a shame because
Yeah.
in my lab I don't do acrylics, so sometimes I need to outsource. But now I can't find.
But now who do you go to?
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand what you are saying. But I'm with Barbara. Removable is very difficult.
Yeah.
When we need to be more functional than in removable. Because
So
the function is, if it's not okay, simply it will not work. And sometimes with ceramics, we know that we see cases that in terms of function,
yeah.
we praise to God that how this works. But it will.
We do actually do that.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please keep this case and last forever. No, not.
So when did you get exocad? When did that come into your life?
Obviously.
Obviously, you use it since you're here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I use it. It happened.
I think his wife uses it, right?
Well, yeah.
It's not my wife. It's my partner of the team. My wife. My
Sorry.
Wife,
Sorry, wife.
No problem. No problem. My wife is pregnant. I will have
Aw.
we will have a baby in 1 month.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Nidia is my CAD/CAM expert. We work with CAD/CAM and with exocad since 8 years.
8 years? Okay.
Since the beginnings, almost
Yep.
the beginnings, that exocad started to go big.
Yeah.
Pretty great that you brought her and you here.
I always bring some people of my team with me when we have these kind of events.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the only fount of knowledge in the lab.
Sure.
I that kind of centralization doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Smart.
I try.
Yeah.
And I start using. I love the technology. I'm always very curious about the exocad, but for me the most important thing is to see how different people can apply different features of the technology that sometimes even people from exocad doesn't see it.
Oh, 100%.
That's
There's so much you can do in that software.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I just saw it like 5 or 6 years ago. It was
Yeah.
not in the beginning. I was so naive with the software
Yeah.
that I was seeing everything so superficial way.
Yeah.
That when we start working together, me and Nidia, we start to see, okay, this is what the software tell us to do, what the engineer tell that is okay, but what we can improve in, what we can put here, like analogic mindsets in the software, and mix things together.
I think it's really cool that
awesome.
up there that they have that workaround area up there
Oh,
upstairs. I'm pointing to it.
the
Our
learn-
audience
it's
can't see me,
certified
but
trainers.
they have
Yeah.
certified trainers
Yeah.
that help you
Yeah.
say, hey, try this
Yeah.
or do this. Like, that's genius. So I'm sure she's up there going, damn,
Yeah.
thank you for bringing me.
Yeah, we were there in the morning.
Yeah.
Just to see. We didn't
Huge
speak
benefit.
with anyone yet.
Yeah.
She's a little shy, but it's good. That's a good event.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little. Sometimes I feel a little sad because I would believe after we arrive here, I would believe that it will be full of people, crazy amounts of people, but it's not. So I don't know. I feel that I don't know if in America it's the same. Sometimes in Portugal, people say that they don't have enough information.
Yeah.
But what I really think is sometimes people are not allowed
Themselves to
to grow.
Yep.
Because
that's
okay,
true.
this
Makes
is
sense.
it's not cheap. It's true.
They want it handed to them.
Are you talking about this event? This event sold out. You expect it to be bigger? It's going to be bigger next year, I'm telling
I
you.
expect to be bigger
This place is rolling.
because
awesome.
exocad and other softwares. I will not say the name. It's not proper. But
We've said the name a couple times so
but
far.
is the base
You struggle with it.
It's the
Yeah.
base software of almost 99% of the people working in the dental world. So dental technicians, they work
Yeah.
with three,
Yeah.
three big ones, but
Yeah.
almost everyone is with two, this one and the other.
Yep.
So why not make it bigger and why not have more people interested in come along?
Yep.
So my struggle in Portugal and in my team is that I almost apply everyone to go to Congress to make formations.
You should as their leader.
Yeah.
Push them.
need
I
to
think you
push
push
them.
yourself for sure, and then
Yes.
your job is to push them too.
Yes,
make 'em
it's
better,
true.
make 'em
It's
stronger.
It's true. So you do know Portugal? You are already been there?
I've never been there. No.
Maybe that's our next stop.
Hey.
International.
Yeah, we have a national congress of dental technicians next week.
Oh,
so
yeah?
You are in Barcelona. You are not far away. It's just
I got to get back to a job eventually.
Yeah, that's true. So
but
true.
Just saying. This
Well, thank you.
this event happens 2 in 2 years. So
How big is the event in Portugal? I mean, is it good size like this, or?
no, it's not. It's not like this.
Small.
We are very small. We have like I don't know the proper number, but half of this event.
Yeah. Okay.
So even for us, it's not bad.
No.
But for example, if you go see the speakers, we have a very good panel of speakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost everyone international. So we are trying to bring some quality stuff for us. So maybe it would be a very good idea
That's
for
pretty cool.
your podcast.
Next year.
Yeah.
2
sure.
years. So you have
Seriously?
2 years
Oh,
to
it's every
prepare.
other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Every 2 years.
That's all. Honestly, we'd probably think about it, wouldn't we? I know
Not
he's
for very
thinking
long.
about it.
Yeah,
So
I
let
wanna
me
go.
just ask here for our association to invite Voices of the Bench to be in our congress.
It is now out in the universe.
Now it's
Thank
there.
you.
I'd
We
love to
just
do
say it, so we
Yeah.
just
That's
need
a beautiful
to
thing.
yeah, because
love
it
to do
will
it.
be very good for you guys to know
Yeah.
our country, to know
Oh, yeah,
our
for sure.
work, and also to open our minds in Porto because we are very small.
And to talk to everybody,
to talk
and
to
meet
everybody,
people, and just
yes.
realize what their stories are and how amazing the industry is in every single country. It's pretty awesome.
Yes. What is your idea, the normal path of the dental technician? What usually is the path of the dental
Oh,
technician?
family member.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the most common?
From what we've seen, yeah.
But even if it's not a dental technician, it's their dad was a dentist
Yeah.
that said you're good with your hands.
Yes.
Or
Just like what you said.
yeah,
Good with your
I mean,
hands.
we talked to a guy that his neighbor was a dentist, and the other neighbor was a metal allergist
yeah.
or something.
Yes.
Selling metal, so that drove him into the
That
field.
was the
and-
guy from Mio.
Yeah, Jensen. Yeah.
Jensen.
Yeah.
Jensen,
But
yeah.
just like, association with something in dentistry?
Because you're not going to find it any other way, I don't think. Maybe you will, but it's very rare.
Yeah, it's
Normally, everybody we talk
Mine
to
was
knows
accidental.
somebody. Yeah.
true. Yes. Okay, I can see it. In Portugal, I believe that's the same.
Yep. And are you having a son or a daughter?
Son.
So we know what he's going to be doing in 20 years.
I don't think so. In my family, we don't pass
You
the
say that
jobs
now.
from generation to generation.
We'll see.
I'm the first one doing this in my family. My
that's
father
cool.
is the only one doing what he does. My father works with how can I say in English? Works with shoes.
Shoes?
Oh, yeah.
But in
Cobbler?
I don't know. In Portuguese, is sapateiro.
Wow.
People will hear
But he
me
works
understand.
with his hands.
With his hands.
Yep.
For example, you have your shoes. They are in bad shape. You bring to my dad and
Yeah.
he
Yep.
put it
Is that
new.
called a cobbler?
Cobbler?
I think so. Maybe.
In America, probably, yeah.
Probably.
Maybe. So
But
that's
I hope
the
that's
profession.
not defensive. I don't think it is.
Uh,
Offensive, not
I don't know.
defensive.
I don't believe it. So
Yeah, whatever.
We're not trying to
it
be.
is what it is. It's a job like any other. So my father was the first one. The other part
And
of
you didn't want anything to do with shoes.
no, I find that it's funny. It's a funny job because sometimes you see Louis Vuitton shoes and you are able to work with some shoes that are a piece of art, but it's rare.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, it's a worthy job when you have that kind of shoes because 99% of the times is
Get shoes.
yes. So
Yeah, just
Sorry.
buy a new pair.
and the one thing I don't like the idea of have a company open to public.
Yeah.
It's very stressful to deal with people every day.
yeah.
So that's why in the lab it's good. We put our headphones, we start working, listen some podcasts, listen
So
some
true.
music,
Yeah.
and we are in our place, quiet.
Yeah.
So
Just zone out.
I will try to put my son doing different stuff.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I will let him explore, and at least I will try it. I
see.
can promise. It's my
Yeah.
first one, so I
Well,
have no idea.
congratulations. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Thank you.
sweet.
Thank you.
Pretty awesome. And thank you.
Yeah, thanks for sitting down with us.
Thank you. Thank
this
you
is
for the
very cool.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Appreciate the perspective that you brought. It's very
Thank
Thank
interesting.
you, and thank you for your work. It's very good to have this kind of share the podcast. So thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
an honor.
Too.
And
Awesome.
every
All
time
right.
you go to Portugal, you are
We'll be there.
invited to.
Well,
to
it's
be
out in
there.
the universe now, so we'll
Yeah.
Okay.
see.
Okay.
We'll
Make
get
it
there.
happen.
I will
Thank
take
you,
you to
Sarah.
dinner.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So here we are at exocad Insights 2024, and I get a message on Instagram from CAD/CAM Masters.
Yeah.
And says, "Hey, good to see you here at the show." And I'm like, "What? Okay, you're here too? Come on, let's do an episode."
Yep.
So joining us is, what's your name again?
Nuno.
Nuno?
Nuno.
Yeah.
Nuno
Borrego.
Borrego.
Yeah.
Nuno Borrego.
From?
From Portugal.
Oh, you're from Portugal too?
Yeah.
We've already had
Welcome.
somebody on from Portugal. It seems like you have
Yeah.
a pretty strong dental in that country.
Yeah, it's small country, but
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah.
People, yeah.
So tell us your story.
So basically, I'm from Portugal. As I said, I'm a dental technician.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And I have like a dental lab. I started like as everyone else, like with working in a dental lab. Then I opened my own. I opened a dental clinic. And some time ago, I started to get like, I don't know how it is in United States, but
Yeah.
I think it's worldwide. We lack of technicians.
Oh, God, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So I needed always, everything is going digital. And what is happening now, we use CAD for everything. So, and the other, in the past, we had like a department for structures, ceramics, etc.
Sure.
And now we should have like a department for different areas of CAD.
I was going to
Because-
say, yeah.
Yeah, because
That's great.
like now you say like it's a CAD department, but
But they
doing
do
a
this.
structure
Yeah.
and doing a monolithic and
Yeah.
doing a removable, it's not the same thing.
Sure.
So it's all mixed up. So I came to the conclusion that I needed so many people to work on the CAD. So, and I started all I did the CAD myself at first, and then I started to struggle to find the right people.
Yeah.
And I remember, but there's so many people out there. Okay, it's CAD, and then COVID came, and
COVID came. Do you know how
COVID
many
came.
times we've heard that today? That's crazy.
COVID came,
Yeah.
and everything passed remotely. And I did. Why is a centralized like way to me to find like technicians, CAD designers. Okay.
Yeah.
That work. Some work from home. Some work on the labs and
Yep.
need extra money.
We're all over the world.
Yeah.
So I created a platform, okay, where CAD designers could like get in and like be hired by dentists, by dental labs, by other
Smart.
CAD technicians that
Yeah.
need extra help because the work is floatable. So sometimes there's too much
work, sometimes
there's not.
Yeah.
Okay. And when someone has too much work, for sure others don't have that much work.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they can rely on help each other. And sincerely, it's get to the point that we have like to really unite. That's
Yeah,
because
agree.
it's not like it is a very solitary work profession.
Yeah.
Okay? And everyone is like still hiding everything and hiding prices and hiding because always thinking that the other one will make it cheaper when it should the other way around. If
Raise
you
it
open
up.
if
Yep.
you open up, no one wants to work cheaper. Everyone wants to
Make more money. Yeah.
make more money, okay, and work less. So that only happens if you get up your margin. So you have to charge higher. So if you're like hiding your prices, it only benefits the one who's buying.
Yeah,
Because
you're right.
They can negotiate and
Yeah.
everything. It's like the easiest way for me to explain. It's like the house market.
Yeah.
You go to buy a house. The only price that you don't see when you say in consultation price, it's like way higher price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other ones, you see it. On the dental field, it's the other way around. In the lab field, the higher prices they show you because it's premium and they don't have the problems to show it. But the other ones that want to cheaper, they are afraid. They're not show. You
That's a
have
good
to contact
point, yeah.
me. Yeah, and and then the client goes, oh, but the other one does this price for me.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah, you
yep,
don't know,
yep.
and you don't know. It does. It doesn't.
Yeah.
and it goes, and you end up doing cheaper and cheaper because that's true. If everyone in all fields, there's always someone that does it cheaper. Okay,
Yeah.
but that one will get flooded with work at first, then it
Quality
won't
will
be,
go.
the quality will
Yep.
go because he won't be able to give
No.
the time
There's
to
no way.
it to
Yep.
give good quality.
you gotta do more.
or have the people to do it. So until it levels, the best way for me it's like be opened up. Like platform, this is your price, this is your price. The only thing the platform has it's a minimum price that the designers have to do for one unit. So one unit from everything doesn't. It's like the minimum price that you can put there is $7. It doesn't get or higher, cheaper than that.
Like that's all you can afford.
Yeah, per unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
makes sense.
Per unit, $7 is the lowest.
You're
is-
talking about designing.
Designing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
So
designing.
paying like piece
No,
work.
Yeah.
Designing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Designing. If you want to design a crown, simple crown,
Yep.
an inlay or like a coping,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you have to charge $7 or higher. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can have discount prices if you put like quantity, but at least that because you have. I don't want like to be a platform that everyone gets there and do
30 cents.
Yeah, you're the cheapest guy on the
I'm
market.
cheapest guy
Exactly.
because I live in a country
Yep.
where
Yeah.
it's really cheap and
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And even those guys want to make money. So
Sure.
okay.
Well, you have to hold that bar. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been talking about this the whole podcast.
Yeah.
You want to hold that bar
Yeah,
higher
Yeah, yeah.
and not cheaper.
Yeah, and I think that everyone wants that, and I think that the dental field has like the margins for it. So
We do, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We have to demand it pretty much and push it a
Yeah.
little bit more than we do.
Yeah, and basically that was the idea, and it started, and it's going okay.
So designers around the world, it's not that they're being hired for a job. They say someone goes on there and says, I need someone to do 12 units,
Yeah.
and somebody accepts the bid. How does the process work? I mean,
Basically, they list the service. Okay.
the designer.
the
what-
designer.
They list what they can do. Okay.
What they can do.
Ah.
Okay. They list if they doing the
Bars
crowns,
or
bars,
dentures.
high bars. They
Okay.
list. They make a portfolio of their work.
Show pictures of what
the
they can
picture
do.
what can
Yeah,
they
okay.
do. They list the service, and on every listing of their service, there's an order button that you order. Okay, you can put the number of units. That's the case, and you send the case. You click send case, then you go to an input box with where you can drag your files of the case that you want, the pictures, write the prescription that you want, and just send it. It's really simple. It's not like really fancy, like you have to go to an ontogram and
Yeah.
that's make it. It's not that I don't want to do that. It's just like it makes it more complicated because every software, and I think that all dental technicians will relate to this.
Oh, yeah.
All softwares, everyone that you put a case or something, you have to go to an ontogram and put all the same information again. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
when that's not needed,
Yeah.
and sometimes. So you have like replicate information for everyone. So there, I didn't want to do that. It's really simple. Okay, you put the order what he wanted to make, and then you basically the designer has to accept. He looks at it. Okay, I can do that. Accepts the order, and then the price. What's the main thing here? We have like a feature that is payment protection. So because to be protected for every side of the lines. Okay,
Yeah.
for the buyer and the seller. Okay, so the buyer doesn't have to know the risk. I don't know how it is, but I think it's a worldwide problem also
yeah.
that it's difficult
Oh,
to
yeah. For sure.
to get payments. Okay,
Yeah.
so who does the order pays up front, okay, and the money stays on hold. Only after the designers do the work and sends the work,
Then they'll get the payment.
and then when they mark it's completed, the buyer marks it completed. It was as described. Everything was okay. The number of revisions, everything. Then the money is released to the designer. Okay, if for some reason the buyer doesn't mark and completed because he's okay, I don't want to pay that. After 30 days, automatically the payment is released for the designer. So
So you
there's
can't
no
get
risk.
screwed.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no risk or something.
So,
okay?
yeah, that's good.
Or he just forgot and
Yeah.
or something like that.
Either way.
Either way, if the work, it's like if they got like to a dispute, there's a dispute button, okay, and then it's go, and we on the back end
Sure,
decide
yeah.
and look at it. Yeah, he did the work, he didn't do the work, okay. If the work it's like it's really good or not as described, and we have to decide how to, if the accepted payment divided or something like that. But that is really rare. Okay, normally the people, what's normally it's everything goes right,
Yeah.
or people just try to send cases through the message system without ordering.
Oh, yeah.
And
Get
like
around the system.
we as technicians are like pre-built to I want to accept it,
Yeah.
and I'm going to do the work, just send me the files, and they do always for without the order, without the people send
Payment,
case and
yeah.
then make the prepayment, just the pre-message system. They send the files, everything, because it's permitted. It's if I want to send a case to a designer, I normally talk to him first. Okay, I have this case. Can you do it? Here are
You can
the
send
image.
send them additional
Yeah,
photos.
that's a pre-conversation, and some people try to take advantage of it,
Yeah.
and then just talk, doesn't pay and stop
If
communicating.
the person sending the files works with the designer and likes that designer, are they able to send more work to that same designer? Or
Yeah,
is it
they can. It's open, so they can always. What can be done, for example, I'm a designer and you're my client and you're a lab and say, oh, I really like you. I'm going to send you more cases, but these prices, as I'm going to give you more quantity, can we reach a prices for me? And you combine the prices, and me as a designer, I can do a private listing. Okay, so this
Oh.
private listing has the price that you want, and only you will see it, and only you can order from it.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
I like that.
So it's not you're going to lower your prices like publicly.
You're
Okay.
tailoring
Yeah,
it
but
to that
you're
relationship.
tailoring
Yep.
to your client.
That's
because
cool.
We have to privilege
I love that.
the client relations. Okay.
I like that you give them the freedom to be able to move
Yeah,
around
yeah.
a little bit, because you don't want to go too low, but you do want to give a little
Of
bit.
course, of
Yeah,
course,
if it's a
you-
great client, they like
It's a
you,
great
you're doing a lot of
client,
work.
You take a lot of the
It
work.
makes it makes business sense.
Yeah.
Honestly.
How many designers are in this program?
Right now, active about 40 designers.
Yeah.
From all over the world. Okay.
That's
We
pretty
have-
exceptional. You built this, correct?
Yeah.
You already had 40 designers? That's
active.
awesome.
We have more, but some of them are not like really active because what happens a lot, like people see it, I want to work, and they start building, but they really don't. They're like dental technicians. I understand they're not built to mark them themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
And like they put on like some photos they have there, and that's not really attractive.
Yeah.
It's like an online profile.
It's like,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a dating
and then
profile,
they
yeah.
don't get like on the next days or the next weeks.
Because they
don't
could
get
be
a-
really
a
good,
case.
but not at that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they just get
Yeah.
dismotivated.
Yeah.
And, okay, so that's why I say active. Okay, the other ones they have, but they are not really active. But we have like near members, about 3,000.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
pretty wonderful.
Yeah.
Good
So
for
are these
you.
designers, is this their full-time job using this site, or is this something they do like after hours or on the weekends?
Normally,
or-
I don't know because I don't ask, and
Yeah.
but
It could be part-time.
what I see,
Making money.
most of them it's like part time.
Yeah.
for them.
I mean, just a little extra money on the side.
Yeah,
You already know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
and there are, and then it's like everything, like because at the end of the transaction, they review each other. So then that's the ratings, and the others that get best reviews. Like you start working, you get reviews, good reviews, then more work comes and more work
Yeah.
comes and more work comes, and like so it's
Oh, yeah.
like there are designers that are really making good money. Okay,
Yeah.
from
They
the
can
side.
grow their brand.
Yeah,
well, it's like Amazon. You get
By
enough
being
good
good.
reviews, more people are
Yep.
going to click
yeah,
on
it's,
you.
Exactly.
It's exactly the same, and the others like have to make their way to do
Yeah.
it. Okay, and then there are design service that are more valued than the others. Okay, like at this point, like iBars, it's really
Specialized.
specialized.
Yeah.
People want digital removables.
Yeah.
That's really like things going. So these
Yeah.
kind of designers are getting work.
Oh, sure.
Okay. And that's it. The idea is that I think it's like a really good idea. That
I think
fits,
I agree.
that fits for all the business, not only dentists. Some technicians that I'll talk to, the first reaction is, oh, it's just a way for dentists to get cheaper. That's
Not really.
the reason.
Yeah.
It's more.
They
This
still have
was
to manufacture it.
I built this at first ideas for myself. Okay, so it's and I'm not a dentist. I just wanted help.
Yeah.
And not be like on a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Can I?
Yeah, yeah.
Who can do this for me?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted something quicker.
There's-
You
and
wanted a
it's,
control. Yeah.
Okay, not being asking price lists to everyone.
Sure,
so
sure.
just wanted to a simple way to okay, I need help, I need this done, and do it. And if you ask me, my lab now just have like one designer, that is me, and my time
And
it's
the
not
rest
that
you
much.
send to this.
Yeah. Wow.
How long do they have to design something? Like if you accept a job, do you have to do it right then and there? Or?
It's the platform is not a dental lab. I'm not their boss, so they pre-say on their listing service.
How long?
I take like 1 day to 24 hours to deliver, 3 days to deliver.
Ah,
That's preset, and then I can talk when I
Wow.
have some urgency. I
Can
pre-talk
ask,
to them.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you accept this? Can you do this to me and deliver? Yeah. And they say, yeah, I can. No,
So
I
a
can't.
design technician could seriously set this up and say, I only do it on the weekends.
Yeah.
I only do work
Yeah.
on Saturdays. or
I have
something.
like there are designers there that only do like after 5 p.m. at night.
Sure.
So they say, oh, I only can see your cases at night, and I deliver it on the next day. But
Wow.
I only can see. So if I don't reply to you, okay, during the day, no problem.
Got a real job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that-
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Do you have a lot in America going on? I mean, clients or designers or anything? Or
Designers from America? No.
no, interesting.
No, it's interesting because designers from America, from what I've contacted, they're the most reluctant. Okay,
What is
I don't
reluctant? They don't-
understand,
yeah.
but
I bet
clients.
just because they're scared of losing their job if they find
Probably,
out they're
yeah.
doing work on the side. I think most
They
labs
could
kind of
be,
frown
yeah,
upon that.
yeah. In
Yeah.
America, I would agree.
Yeah.
And that's a great point.
Yeah, I don't know how it's work there. Like in Europe, you can do that simply.
Yeah.
You cannot like
In America-
fire someone
Yeah.
because you found out.
If
that-
you had a
Yeah.
technician working at a lab and you found they went to another lab,
You'd
like
be
at
a little-
night,
yeah.
there
be a
would
little
be some
torqued.
issues, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
There'd
there
be some
shouldn't be,
issues.
but it is what it is.
There it
so.
is. But I, from client side, okay, from other labs or dentists like have their own labs, and this is a
you got
reality.
yeah.
Okay, we cannot hide from it. Yeah, there are clients from America. and
interesting,
they- and
yeah.
they're normally the ones more willing, okay, to accept and to order.
I think it's a
Wow.
great way for a designer to earn some extra
I'll
money.
say-
I mean,
Yeah.
How do you market yourself? How do you market it?
Yeah, I just market on Facebook and Instagram and.
So you're just
s-
using social
so
media?
What's the website?
CADCAMmasters.com.
Okay,
Nice.
simple enough.
Yeah.
CADCAMmasters.com.
Masters.com. And that's like it's the bootstrap company. Like it's like I fund everything. So I'm not like a startup or a unicorn or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
So the marketing side, I'm like investing at this point more on developing than on marketing. Okay, because I want like it's working already, but it's like I always say like a initial version. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Just to see how it works, what works better for both sides, what the designers need from the platform more,
Yeah.
and what the clients need. For when I'm invest in marketing seriously, okay, it's the best version that can be.
Yeah.
Okay?
I
So
think it's
that's
a
the
great
plan.
idea.
Yeah, I do
I really
too.
like it.
Good for
I mean,
you.
And that's it. Okay, and I think I hope it helps the dental field.
Sure.
Okay?
It sounds like it is.
Yeah, it's starting, but
Really does.
helps more the dental field and helps the technicians and the clients.
Yeah.
And, okay, and put higher the prices a little bit for
Yep.
the technicians. Okay, because I know that's we're talking about. It's like there's a few. That's a crisis of dental technicians. But there are so many that are leaving the field because
Yeah. They
just
can't make
not-
any money.
They cannot make
Yeah.
money. They don't feel appreciated for their work, and that needs to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really needs
I think
to
it's
change.
cool. I mean, knock out a few units in the evening and on the weekend, and you got yourself a whole other paycheck.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you
Thanks
for
for
having
messaging
me.
us.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
awesome.
Cool.
Good luck to you.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
Yep. Bye.
A big, huge thanks to Beth, Lewis, and Nuno for coming on our podcast, and a big thanks again to exocad for putting on such an amazing event. Beth, congratulations. We know you're going to do amazing things as president of exocad North America, and we look forward to seeing what's next for this great software and seeing you at the race. And to Lewis, thank you for reminding all of us that sometimes it is good to always do what you are good at and let others do what they're good at to produce the best results. And Nuno is providing designers. So any designer out there or any labs looking for designers to do their overflow work, check out cadcammasters.com for a really neat concept of matching much needed restorations with designing talent.
Awesome. What a great group of conversations.
You know it.
And Barb, go back to your nap. I'm sorry that I woke you up.
I want to go back to Mallorca, Elvis. Screw my nap.
What about naps on Mallorca?
Well, we were busy, so we didn't nap in Mallorca, but it was amazing.
All right, everybody. That's all we got for you, and we will talk to you next week.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm going to watch a bad movie and fall asleep. It's going to be amazing. The views and opinions expressed on the Voices from the Bench podcast are those of the guest and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the host or Voices from the Bench, LLC.